all of our frontline service men and women who have done an extraordinary job, from the SES to the police to the rural firefighters, and everyone in between, the volunteers, the council, the state member in his office. Everybody has worked tirelessly around the clock to do everything they possibly can to keep this community safe. So now as we enter into the recovery phase, it's great to see that some of the money is going out to individuals, so around $900 for a family and $180 for an individual. But what's very clear to me today is that business...
Dear Premier, stop training to build the society everything, and you to give them thank you. You and the society who have to say thank you. Society them they have to say to you ngu thank you. To say to you ngu thank you, not to you talking to society ngu thank you. Everything to build the society, to want economic, to put the women and to pay men, and to say thank you, and to want to use the volunteer job, to give them society volunteer job, and to say thank you, and to want to destroy farmer his property, and to destroy them his life, and to say thank you. Get education, how you have a responsibility to protect these parts all I'm talking. These parts all I'm talking. Societies they vote you to protect them. They are not vote you to go to abuse them. Move this training poor. Move this training poor. To want economic corona disease. Unazemo you want economic, you want income to take you to use the poor action. To protect farmer is your responsibility. To protect farmer is your responsibility. Training them, to give them training, and to help them. After you finish this farmer to start to support your economic. Your responsibility to protect society, not to give them a volunteer job. And to give them training, to teach them to protect farmer, and na farmer to protect them, and na you to protect farmer and to protect volunteer. You are responsible to protect society, this body, penny men and pussy men. You not to want to use this parts body, to use this parts body volunteer, and to use them this parts sex slave, and youth corruption this parts. To corruption this parts, they give you every training. They give you training to start to bring you training to use everything poor action. To start everything to want to have profit there. To start to use, they give you training to use your society volunteer. And they bring you not take responsibility to protect the volunteer to give him a job. And they bring you not to protect the farmer. To want to use the society volunteer nguzemu to protect farmer. They bring you not to protect farmer, them to die in a fire. And they bring you not to protect society, farmer, property. To training society, they have property, they not training them to protect them her life, and not to protect them her property. This is you cause the problem, this oral problem. You are not allowed to say to society, thank you. Society them, they have to say thank you. To protect them job, to have a job. And to protect this farmer, property, and to protect them not to die in a fire. This is all your responsibility. Them to make them happy like you are happy. Society they vote you, they send you in parliament you to protect them. They're not sending you there to lose responsibility. You to lose responsibility. This is your responsibility. To protect farmer. This is your responsibility. To protect the volunteer. Or to give them training and to give everybody to have her responsibility. To help each other. To make happy each other. Visit all countries they bring you not to give them society training, engineer, everything. And they start to bring you not to protect society in water. This is all is you. Your responsibility. Not society you to say government, to say society, thank you. Now this is my question. What is they going to talk? Now you are going to talk and thank you. Meaning you get help. Them they not get help. Moving this corruption. Change training. Society they not to vote you to go there. To start to take action and to abuse them.
And we will be as compassionate as we can about this, but at the end of the day, if it's blatant disregard, you will be fined. And particularly, parties where you're just blatantly disregarding the directives, people will be fined. As I said, what we have found, and we specifically asked people where they came from, so we had a sense. Was it the local people? Was it people visiting the state? It was predominantly people visiting the state. So can I please ask that you wear your masks, otherwise you will be fined. We're handing out 200-300 every single day, and it should not be the case anymore. Thank you.
From another COVID question. In your opinion, how do you think how Indigenous communities and population are going at the moment, and how will it look today for the surging COVID?
Yeah, look, I've addressed this in the past. We've been out there, both the Commonwealth and the state government, urging people to get vaccinated. I said very clearly the other day, do not listen to what's on social media websites that are telling people not to get vaccinated. Please go and get vaccinated. It's absolutely important that that happens. Okay?
I have a question I want to ask you. Why are you talking in society they know how to listen to social media? You understand social media? You know social media? Social media, they are a community. And the social media, they are a government. And the social media, they are a politician. Now you, when you're talking, they don't allow to listen to social media, meaning you're talking, they don't allow to listen to you. Already now you are there to social media. And the people, they're talking to the social media, they're like you talking. They're talking that social media like you talking. I have my question I want to ask you. Your premier. You say society they're not allowed to listen to social media. Social media they're talking in society they're not allowed to have injection. I want answering the question. Social media they're talking you to respect society, human rights, and to respect society, freedom, choice. They know say they're talking people is that don't you have to respect society. Is it right? Not to you to start to use this corona disease to attack a society like you attack them another body. To attack them to get them to be volunteer. You don't want to give them a job, you to spend money to give them a job. To start to use them pussy and penny you want economic. Now you don't want to change to get education, you build your society, you continue, you want to build your society to this corona disease. I ask you a question. When you are a prime minister, you thinking in the society, they don't have another smart top to you. Now when you are a minister, you are a premier, you don't have in the society, anybody is not allowed to give you advisor. You are the advisor, you will be your responsibility only. You don't want to take to listen to society, social media. You too, you have to listen to social media. It's your responsibility to listen to your society, how they're talking. Now you to decide how I'm going to protect society is a mistake. Now you to correct your mistake from society. Society, they vote you to put there to act in behalf of them and to listen and to follow them, to listen how they're talking, they want. To close with them, not to against them. This social media, you're talking with the not to follow social media. You are the premier for leaders. Why you are not call them to sitting with them, you to discuss with them when you finding they have a mistake to stop them. Now them when they finding they have a mistake to stop them to stop them ourselves. Now you when you finding you see you acting mistake, now you to stop this you acting with the mistake. This is your responsibility to meet them, to talk with them on social media. To know how they're talking. Now them to know how you're talking. Now to discuss which better. When I been in me like you premier, I'm not talking like this in society. I was meeting them, we sitting together, we advise each other, we start to decide to follow which information better. Which information is protect society. Now I have a question, I want to ask you a question. You have a society, they have corona disease. When we check them, you find people they have injections, they don't have corona disease. People, sorry, when you check them, you find society all they don't have injection, them they have corona disease. You find society they don't have injection, they don't have corona disease. Now, this is you premier you have first to discipline society. To say we have 100 people they have corona disease. 90% the people they don't have injection. 20% the people they have injection. You to go to ban them. This you talking government always they're talking to social media. Now Prime Minister he talking to social media. He say he believe choice society. Society have rights not to have injection. It's her rights. Now I ask you why they know they have rights and why they give you power to ban them. We want to charge them fine. We want to stop them not to go in a club. We want to stop them not to go in a job. To me, this you use the power only. You are not use education. You use poor action. Like you use the poor action to make your society volunteer. Like you use the poor action not to protect society in the water. Like you use the poor action not to protect society in the fire. Them to lose a farmer and to die in a farmer. Like you use the power action to corruption about the society. Puts and the penny. Now, na this corona, you want to use the power action to single you attack them. You everything you want to attack a society. And the society will vote you to protect us, not to attack us. Now we need us to tell us, don't put you put rules, you government you against rules. Every you put rules to against society, you government you abuse these rules. You stop parents with not sharing his daughter know anybody. Your constitution is the thing know anybody allowed to sharing someone. And you sharing, you take this body society, you start sharing these parts. Now you are not for your constitution. And you are not follow your rules. Now I ask you a question. When society will find they have injections, they have corona disease. Now they die corona disease. You repair them compensation. You repair them compensation. To me, you have to pay them compensation. Social media, they're not talking, someone will not have injection. Social media, they're talking, you to respect human rights. Everybody can protect him as he have right to protect him herself. We're talking you, everybody to have his choice. Now, when you want everybody to follow your choice, when your choice is cause of society problem, now you will give them compensation. We need you to go to TV to say, yes, I want society to follow my choice, my power. When they have a problem, they get sickness, we will give them compensation. ABs knew the share with this woman premier my video and all premier and all politicians Australia. Them to have this my video. Them to stop it. They have to stop it to use the poor action.